welcome Mendix.
Hi again. Welcome again. We are so excited to be here, like I mentioned. So I am going to tell you who Mendix is and what we do, because you're here in our space and we're so excited. And also because there's a lot of entrepreneurs and technologists in the room, and we think that Mendix is an amazing tool that many of you can be using to make your ideas come to life. So at Mendix, we believe that everybody is a maker. We believe that everybody has ideas, has things that they want to contribute, and has entrepreneurial spirit behind them. And what we're trying to do at Mendix is let you take those ideas and turn them into things that other people can use. In our case, our platform delivers software, and it lets absolutely anybody create software in just 15 minutes. Raise your hand if this is the kind of thing that you're interested in making. Okay, so there are two of you, and you can go to our careers page and check out the developer opportunities. For the rest of us, raise your hand if this is the kind of stuff you're interested in making. Right, so this is what we want to enable the entrepreneurial communities to do, to take these ideas around IoT and AI, machine learning, if you got a bingo card out there, blockchain, and actually be able to create technologies that other people can use. So we fall into what's called the low-code category. To explain real quick what low-code means, this is not low code. This is normal code, right? This is not human readable unless you know code. This is me saying, hey, if your name is Jeff, I'm going to say hello. If your name isn't Jeff, I'm going to say, I don't know who you are. What we do, and these two are representing the same idea, right? What we do in Mendix is we model this in a way that is human readable, in a way that IT people and business people can collaborate on, and in a way that anybody can easily model without needing to know how to do coding. We do this with all sorts of connectors that are pre-built for you. So you build an app and you can easily bring in IoT, IBM Watson, S3, anything that you need to connect to. Azure face recognition, a Salesforce connector, an email module, even figuring out which days of the week are working days. We can convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, very important since half our team is in Rotterdam, and we never know whether it's hot or cold there. Excel importer, and even a cat connector, because who doesn't want more cats in their apps? The thing about software development is even once you've gotten the code written, there is an incredible amount of complexity that I'm sure many of you have dealt with as far as getting that actually deployed. There's clouds, deployment packages, containers, virtual machines, testing. There's all sorts of orchestration that has to happen. And at Mendix, we abstract all of that from you. So you're focusing on what your business is, and you're focusing on your great idea and not on any of the complexity around turning that into a usable piece of software. At Mendix, we believe that everybody should be a maker, like I said earlier. So whether you're a citizen developer and a business developer, like many of you probably are, we have an IDE, a development environment that you can use that's drag and drop. If you are a regular developer, we have a low-code IDE that lets you put in workflows. If you still want to write in Java, we let you write in Java. And if you are a team that wants to work together with some people not having code experience and others being hardcore developers, we have a platform that lets you do all of that. I'm just going to give you one example of a company that Zurich Insurance, right, huge insurance provider, multinational, they decided they weren't reaching the millennials, and they needed something that was hip and young. And so they started an app called FaceQuote. What FaceQuote let you do is get a quote for life insurance based on a selfie. So you took a selfie and sent it to them, and they used AI to determine how old or young you are, and from that, determined how much life insurance you were eligible for. So they opened an entirely new market with this face quote app. And they did that with 2 developers in just 7 working days. So that's the kind of power that you can get with Mendix without having a huge development team behind you. So I'm going to invite everybody here, when you go home tonight and you're watching the reruns of the replay of the Bruins game, to sign up for the Mendix free edition. You can just go to mendix.com and sign up for the platform. We have all sorts of templates already built for you. So if you're not a developer and you need to build some sort of onboarding, you need to build tasks, you need to build a form, we have all of these here that you can very easily, with a single click, deploy and start using. This is what it looks like when you are developing in Mendix. So this is not scary at all. This is our studio product. It's online. You can get to it anywhere. And it's literally as easy as clicking and typing what you want it to look like. You can then easily deploy and take a look at what your app looks like and start using it right away. So the take home here is that this is not a tool for prototyping. This is an actual tool that's building actual software with a database, with a domain model, with all of the things necessary to actually run. This is not just about what would it look like if I built it. You are actually building it. So with that, I just want to invite everybody to enjoy the rest of the evening, take a look at Mendix, and there are lots of Mendix sites around if you have any follow-up questions during the networking. Oh, yes. Okay, and Tom is telling me that I can take 2 minutes and 53 seconds of questions. So any questions out there? Yes. Yes, so the question was, do we have support for Microsoft Azure? And indeed, yes. So you can deploy Mendix apps to Microsoft Azure. Yep. So the next question was, do we have a startup-friendly program? So you can start building your app on Mendix without talking to any of us, although we're so nice, right away. So from that perspective, it's certainly startup friendly, and you can build unlimited number of apps and have an unlimited number of users. Unfortunately, we can't provide that for free to everybody with an amazing SLA and our support team, but it is a way for startups to get started. And then I would say on one-on-one interactions, we can figure out something that would work specifically when you're ready to go to production. Any other questions out there? All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for your time, and go Bruins.